I'm at a point in my motherhood journey where I find housework is actually relaxing if my family isn't home. If you like living in a house and eating food, you'll hurry up so I can get to work and other damaging things that fall out of my mouth some mornings. 98% of situations are less stressful than when you peel the last banana for your toddler without remembering to ask how they want it peeled. The website I used to do Eats for my son's birthday made me put in how many people were attending from each family, and I didn't know, so I just put 5 for everyone and just realized when you open the invite it says, I invited 125 people to a 3-year-old's birthday party. No one tells you that when your kids are finally older and able to put themselves to bed, they're just always around and they never go to bed. At dinner tonight, my kid informed me that the skin covering the elbow is called wennus, and when I say informed, I mean he yelled loud enough so that half the restaurant heard. My 6-year-old wanted to take his Easter candy to school today because he was worried his dad and I would eat some of it while he was gone. I was offended. He's not wrong, but I was still offended. Why is your kid mad at you today? Mine is mad because I didn't take him to a restaurant that shut down before he was born. If anyone yelled at me as much as my toddler does, I would simply never speak to them again. My 2nd grader's homework has me questioning if I passed 2nd grade. My daughter was upset and told me not to make her feel better, so I respected her wishes and made her a Brussels sprout smoothie. Watching a Burger King commercial me, $5 for 2 Whopper Juniors? I remember Whoppers being 99 cents. 11. No one cares about your old days. Have kids so 5 can tell you she's gonna get you a one-way plane ticket, so she'll only have a daddy. If you would like to get an idea of what an exorcism is like, try putting clothes on a toddler. For April Fools, my 5-year-old turned off the bathroom light while I was taking a shower. I did everything I could to make her think this was an amazing prank, hoping to keep them as tame as possible for as long as possible. Me. My God, we have never-ending laundry. My son 8. Well, maybe that wouldn't happen if you all stopped getting me clothes for my birthday. Me to 8. Please stop growing bigger. 8. You stop growing bigger, and just like that, a sweet moment was ruined. That feeling when your kid steps on the toy they refuse to clean up. My 14-year-old not only told me she didn't like her name, but presented me with a list of alternate names she would have preferred, so good luck expecting parents. I'm not mad, just disappointed and a little mad. A parenting memoir. Have kids so they can wake you up at 2 a.m. to inform you that they're bored. My daughter, Mom, you don't need makeup, you're beautiful already. Also my daughter, are you sure you want to wear that? I'm sorry, but owning a pet and being a parent are not the same. Your lizard did not tell you that you suck today. Asked my 6-year-old what he was trying to catch because he's pretending to fish, and his answer was sushi. First time waking up my teen, rubs back, hey buddy, time to get up. Second time, shakes him. It's been 5 minutes, get up. Third time, rips blanket off, get up. Now 4th time, rage breathing, you're late. My teen dramatically sits upright. Why didn't you wake me sooner? I said we were having eggs for dinner, but it turns out my 1-year-old's excitement was because he thought we were having chocolate eggs for dinner, and I'm hopeful one day he can forgive me. My 6-year-old told me he was going to pull a prank on me while I was sleeping, and then he woke me up before the alarm went off, so I'm telling him that counts. My teen is asking for noise-canceling headphones like I'm going to give him the gift of ignoring me better. When my 6-year-old ran through the house to show me the booger he picked out of his nose, I told him to get a tissue and throw it away, and he told me he was going to add it to his art collection. I didn't even get off the couch. Mama, can we Google a picture of the tooth fairy sitting on her pile of teeth that she's collected? My 6-year-old unlocking a nightmare I never knew I had. Yesterday, my 6-year-old told me someone in her class called her dumb, and as I started explaining her how to deal with this situation appropriately, she says, "Bruh, you ruined my April Fool's joke." My son 8. I know a life hack about toilets, that you're allowed to pee in a sink because it's just a tall toilet. If you don't wake your kid up with, "Hey, no school today," is it really April 1st? My sons keep roasting each other with yo mama jokes and keep realizing that they share the same mama. My 8-year-old daughter has to touch 3 cats before she can do anything. We only have 2 cats. When my kids were little, I showed them this and they all started crying. Swiftly caught a piece of fluff floating with my hand whilst Miss 10 was eating, and as she just burped, she said, "Did you just catch my burp?" My wife, your kid is so frustrating when it comes to eating her food. Me, eating my kid's leftovers. I know, it's terrible. My kid, did you know that you can see your own nose, but your brain chooses to ignore it? Me, kinda like how your brain chooses to ignore the mess in your room? Kids talking at bedtime are like the marketing emails which you've unsubscribed to multiple times. Me, merging in traffic. Am I clear on your side? 13 continues looking at her phone. Yes. My wife is integrating herself back into life after recovering from surgery the past 2 months. The kids now keep telling her, well, dad doesn't do it that way, he does. About everything, so it's going well. This couch is perfectly comfortable too. Miss 10 announced she had COVID earlier. Turned out she was hungry. Establish dominance over your children by whining louder. I wish my daughter feared me like she fears the airplane toilet. My kid said I didn't think you could buy air until I bought a bag of chips. And she isn't even being ironic. 6-year-old, are fairies real? Me? Well, 6-year-old, I think I know the answer. Me, 6 yo, just the tooth fairy is real. Me, sweating, yup, exactly. Dinners are a crapshoot lately, so I usually offer my 6-year-old a peanut butter and jelly before bed. Tonight I told her I was making it and she didn't answer, so I repeated it and she goes, why are you so obsessed with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? So sorry, I'm trying to keep you alive. My kids' french fries were fried in peanut oil, and the way I see it, that counts as protein.